Hello there, my name is Chef Daryl and I'm about to show you how to make something really cool for Halloween. I know this is going to be after Halloween by the time I post this, so maybe I'll just save it for next year, clean it up, see what happens. But anyway, hold on. Chef found the cutest little things to make. They're little bat wontons is what they are, okay? And the recipe I had shows also you can put like a mouth on here with using a piece of an olive put on there so it's got an open mouth. Anyway, so I'm making these for the guys tonight, and it's really simple to do. The hardest part is getting out of your head to figure out how simple it is. The mix itself for the inside, cream cheese, imitation crab meat, whatever kind of seasons you like in there. A lot of people like a little bit of a heat to it, so I put a little bit of cayenne pepper and a little bit of paprika to give it some color. It likes that color. And so I figured out the best way to do these is to lay them down on, you want to lay down like a sheet or something on your table, and I like to put a little bit of cornstarch. It keeps this from sticking. In fact, when you open these, you can buy these in the store, 2 little square wonton wrappers. They come in packages all ready to go. Open them up and you can see they've already got a little bit of cornstarch on it. Okay, so I'm gonna lay these in a triangle pattern, as you can see. And I've been doing them 4 at a time. And the way I do it is I take, this is a 2-ounce scoop, but you need just a little bit less than that. You don't want to have an overfilled scoop because it's going to mush out the sides, kind of funky. Anyway, just put a nice little dollop in there. If you don't have one of these, you can use a spoon. Sometimes I get a little carried away too, so I got to pull some off. But in this case, a little bit less is more, because otherwise they tend to want to scooch out when you're cooking them. The cream cheese comes out, or when you're folding it. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take the back corner and roll it over the top. Hopefully you can see that. The back piece, the back corner, and roll it over on all of these at the same time. Okay, just kind of roll it over, tuck it in. Now, you got some water here, and then you want to water the top, the very top piece here. So you got it rolled over, and then you want to put a little bit of water. Just put a little bit on your finger and put it on there. So now I'm going to take the bottom piece and fold it up. And so that's what's actually holding that water, is going to make it stick together there. So you bottom up. Okay, stick them on here. Now I'm going to drop these here. Sorry about that. And so they look like miniature cannolis to start with. And then I like to push in the cheese a little bit. Kind of make sure it's in there nice. You don't want it oozing out as you go to form them. Now I use them both fingers, and I do just the inside of each one of these little pieces that come out. They look like a cannelloni noodle or something, the way that they're coming over. And as you can see, that top piece comes up. So now I'm just going to pinch this and kind of turn this as I come up. Turn it and pinch at the same time. Get a nice little pinch on it. Little pinch. And then you kind of push them together, so you want them wings to kind of lay up as flat as you want. You don't want them like hanging out like, oh, I guess you could do them like that a little bit too. However, whatever makes you happy, just do it your way. And so anyway, I got these little guys like that, and then I put them on a sheet pan with paper, and I'm a real stickler for when you're doing these kind of things, especially with these wontons, you definitely want to put a little bit of cornstarch on things that you're setting them on. That way they don't stick, they won't stick to the pan or whatever. Or in this case, I got parchment paper down, as you can see. So you just kind of twist and bend them. Actually, if you had these green, some way to turn them green, you could turn them into, they almost look like little Yodas too, if you think about it. Anyway, that's just me being silly. So again, rolling these around. Now this one here, I can tell I got a little carried away with the dough, or I mean the inside mixture. And I got a couple of them frying right now. And there was a reason I put them in the fryer. Okay. All right. All right. We'll get this last one too, because if it sits there, if I go on to something else and let those sit and they dry out, then it's kind of hard to fold them. So that's the trick. You want to do them as fast as you can. And these things here, they work best. Don't leave them sitting on the counter for a day and let them thaw out real good. You just want them barely thawed out where they're pliable. They work better when they're fresher. You don't want them sitting and somehow they dry out. I don't know. I tried a batch that way one time. I tried to put them in the cooler for a day or so and tried to use them after that, and it wasn't the same. They dried out a little bit. And it was hard to get them together. Okay, so now let's see if I can move this camera over here. By gosh, I can. All right, can you see me? There we are. So now it's a little. You can buy one of these for your house. They're not all that much. A little deep fryer. And so I fried a couple of them off in here just to kind of show you what to do next. All right, they're a little toasty. And can you see? Yeah, you can see that. Make sure that they sit right. Oops. There's no editing here. Not yet anyway. So kind of push them on there, or you don't have to. It'll fit anyway. Got these little, they're googly eyes, she called them. They're like, they look like little candies with a black dot in the middle, and it probably even says on the package, eyes for decoration, or googly eyes, whatever you want to call it. Now, I thought what I was going to have to do was put some cream cheese on there, and to be able to get it to mold on there, but I figured out when they're still warm. Now, you don't want to get too, if you get them too cold, then they might crack. All I did was took that little eyeball, hold on, find your spot, gently push in, and you kind of sink it in a little bit into the pastry. Get another one, and you can feel it kind of push in there and to where it sets up. There you have them, little bat. And again, I may have, or I did have. Here we go. I mean, it's up to you. I just grabbed one of these out just to show you because I knew they were here. And I would cut that first. And get you some pitted olives. And now what you could do is you take a little bit of the cream cheese stuff that you were using. And put just to see how that works. I didn't try these, I'm just going to serve them without. And then you could glue them on there somehow. That's kind of a big mouth on him, but okay. That gives you, it looks more like a pig that way. I don't like it. So, but another recipe that I did get showed that they were using pieces of olives for even the eyes and the mouth. But these little googly eyes, look at it, just kind of push him in there. Oh, he looks like he's been eating something here. Look, here, gotta wipe his mouth. And so we can do that with the next one. And when you push these googly eyes in, make sure that you got the black spot out. Don't push them so it's the white in. And you just, like I said, you just gently, real gently. I got it kind of with the black turned a little bit. Nice and easy. Oh, that one here, the black came off. Oh, no, I had it backwards. See, that's what I say. I should put them on backwards. Because on these, the black dot's only on one side. You see that? Ain't that cute? Anyway, I'm making those for the fellas here. I work at a recovery center, and I started making them, and I thought that'd be the cutest thing to record, how to do that. And a lot of people will get a kick out of that. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and I'm planning on starting to do a little bit more of these videos as I'm working, just to make people happy, I think. All right, you have a great day.